Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have a car vlog. It is 10:09 a.m. Today is Tuesday morning, and I have to go to PetSmart first because I seen a couple fleas on Aura, the puppy. She is a year old. And Nala's been itching, but I haven't seen any fleas on Nala. But Nala suffers from like allergies, and I can see her skin flaking. So that more, I've been putting like olive oil and different things in her skin, coconut oil. I've been giving her coconut oil, by mouth, to help her out. But I probably need to take her back to the vet to get a shot, because usually around this time when the weather changes, she has to get like a couple allergy shots. So I think it's the outside yard, of course, is where the fleas are, and Aura is so low to the ground. I think that's why, so I want to do that, get some stuff for the backyard. Hopefully they have like like dog safe, something there. I don't know if I have to order it or not, or maybe Home Depot has it. I don't know. And then of course get some, to bathe them and stuff, get some stuff for them. Then I have to go to Walmart and get a few things. Oh shoot, I gotta turn around. I forgot. I could do that later. Nope, I gotta do it now before I have food. Okay, let me turn around. I have to go to ShopRite and get a few things, and then I gotta get, remember we got the Instant Pot, which is still in the box. I have not used it yet. I need to get the stuff because I'm gonna make homemade dog food. So I need to get chicken breast or chicken thighs. I need to get either chicken gizzard or chicken hearts, either one. Turnip and cauliflower, because turnips and cauliflower helps fight cancer. I have lots of rice at home, so I don't need to buy rice. I forget what else that I need. And then like some stuff to make my salads, just little things like that. And then I got to be home by 1 o'clock because I have a meeting. And let me just tell you, so surprising, I have no mascara, I have no face makeup on, just eyebrow pencil and lipstick. Because let me just tell you, I really not have been asleep. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, but it's the truth. So I can't say a whole lot right now, but what I can tell you is I do have a collab coming out for my beauty channel in December. Okay, that's all I can say. So I'm working very hard on that, on the finishing touches. So it was like 2:30 in the morning. I am working on it at 2:30 in the morning, knowing I set my alarm for 8:27. I always have to have a 7 when my alarm, either 8:17, 8:27, 8:07, like that. I don't know why. So I'm like, okay. And then I just can't fall asleep. I'm looking at the clock. It's 4:30. It's 5:17 was the last time I looked at the clock. And I'm like, all right, I got to go to sleep. I had Aura with me last night, so having her with me, of course, I got to wash all my sheets and stuff, because I don't know if there's any fleas. I am like allergic to any kind of fleas or any kind of like mosquito bites. Like I get like welts. They get real big, and I haven't got bitten, so they're not bad yet. Like I don't think they're like really in the house yet. So, but I'm just gonna, shampoo the carpet, get everything done anyway. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. So I don't know. Like I said, the last time I looked at the clock was 5:17, and my alarm went off at 8:27. So I don't know like when I fell asleep, but like I really have not. Oh my goodness, if you was to see how I bark. Let me fix this real quick. Hold the phone. Okay. Much better. And so I only literally got a couple hours of sleep. Like, you ever wake up and your eyes are burning? And if I didn't have a meeting today at 1 o'clock, I would have just went back to sleep and just went out this afternoon or after my meeting or what have you. But I know I have to be back and I want to get everything done. So I'm tired. So I've been doing like some coffee talks, like sit down videos. And I did about settling, about like my marriage. Then I did settling about friends and friendships. I will leave those videos down below. If you haven't seen them, check them out. But, I am learning in life that it is okay to be okay. We don't have to be great. It's okay to be okay. And I am okay. And I am not settling anymore for anything. I don't know if it's like I'm getting to a certain age, I'm hitting 50, or like what it is, or I'm just tired of being literally, It's like I'm just not settling anymore. And I am learning me. I am learning Anne. And I am learning that I like me. For a long time, I changed who I was for people, or to keep people in my life. And even saying that is like so surreal. Like, you have to change to keep people in your life. No, I used to hear people, I'm going to turn the car off. I used to hear people say, like, when I'm done, I'm done. And I just, and I'm done. And it's like, I never understood that. Like in a relationships, friendships, anything like that. I'm like, how can you just go cold turkey? You're done. How can you care and then not care? Like, forget it. Like, I never understood it. I still don't understand it to a certain aspect, but like, I kind of get it. Like, sometimes it's better to be by yourself, especially when you feel like you have to change for people to keep them in your life. If they want to go, let them go. I have a hard time, had and have, present tense, of letting go, especially people that I care about. But that all that does is hurt me, right? Because why do we want people in our lives that don't want to be? And I truly believe this. I always say, like, I hear people, even me, saying, like, everything always happens. Boom, 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 boom. And I've said this before in, like, a walk and talk. Sometimes I think, like, God doesn't give you your blessings because of the people you have in your life. Because if he blesses you, then he kind of blesses the people that's in your life. But what if those people in your life is not supposed to get the blessing? It's not time for their blessing. So, do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to get rid of them in order for you to get your blessing. And I noticed since I separated from my husband, I have so many blessings. Peace of mind is one. That's a blessing in itself. But it's so true, But anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole tobacco. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I just wanted to bring that up. I really appreciate all your positive comments and, just let me, not that I'm venting, but just letting me talk, and sharing my life with you, and thank you for allowing me to know, like, it's okay that I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to have my life together, and it's real and raw and uncut. This channel, So I just want to thank you, and I really do appreciate you guys. All right, let me go in here real quick. I have to pick something up, and then we'll get to running the errands. So I'll be back. It is extremely sunny out. Oh my God, but I wanted to tell you guys, guess what's funny? I still have this pocketbook that I always forget that I have to change out. And I have so many pocketbooks, guys, because I used to get the Bolzano handbag subscription. And I got it for probably about a year, 2 years. And it was a monthly subscription that you get a new pocketbook. Now, I gave a lot away, new ones, of course, to family or friends or what have you. But I still have a whole lot. So, like, there is no excuse. But, like, I'm lazy and I forgot. And I don't remember until I pick up my pocketbook to go somewhere. And then I'm like, well, I don't have time. Because, like, when I'm ready to go, when I'm all dressed and I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. Yeah? All right, let's go in here real quick. Thank you. All right, well, I'm done with that, so let's get in the car. Wish you could see. I don't have my selfie stick, so like a lot of times I hope, oh, I'm putting my hand in front of the camera. I can't put my leg up that high anymore. I need to start going to gymnastics or whatever and starting to get more flexible, so when I get my new man. That won't be for a couple of years, so I have plenty of time. All right, my arm's getting tired. I'll see you when I get in the car. Alrighty. My pocketbook is so heavy. You guys know what I'm talking about who carry a pocketbook, because every time I get change, I just throw it in my pocketbook. And I'm telling you, it is so heavy because I have so much change like on the bottom. So I definitely need to clean out my pocketbook tonight for sure. Remind me in the comments. Read me till filth and be like, you need to clean your pocketbook out. All right. Oh gosh, I always forget about this. Radar detector. Hold on.
System ready.
I just forget to turn the volume down, so that way it's not like going off when there's alarms around and stuff while I'm vlogging, you know. Okay. So now we go to PetSmart because I'd rather do that. Yeah, but see, here's my issue. I got to go to Walmart first because PetSmart and ShopRite are in the same plaza, and it would be dumb to go to PetSmart, Walmart back there. But then here's my thing. Well, what if at Walmart I get something like that needs to go in the refrigerator or freezer? So I'm going to go to PetSmart first because I overthink. I'm an overthinker. Why do you guys look crooked? I am an overthinker, and especially when I don't get no sleep. I am better off like not going to bed. What happened was I should have not even went to bed, and then did everything I had to do, you know, and all that, and then like either took a nap or just waited till tonight. Because if I just sleep for a couple hours, then I'm like, my anxiety and my overthinking like doesn't stop. Do you know what I mean? I've been reading up last night when I couldn't sleep about the little girl, the 9-year-old girl. I figured her name, and I'm vlogging right now, so I'm not going to look. From New York, who was at the campsite with her family, and she was riding her bike in like a cul-de-sac, and she was kidnapped, and they caught the guy. He was 47. Prior sex offender, probably should never got out of jail to begin with, because he wrote a ransom letter, put it in their, I believe it was their house, and this is when you like the dumb criminals, right? He never wore gloves or anything, so he left his fingerprints, so the cops were able to get his fingerprints off of the ransom letter. The motherfucker did it. Excuse my language. I've been in too many car accidents, it makes me nervous. And so he had a conviction in 1999 of a DUI or DWI, I'm not sure, which came up in the system with his fingerprints. That's how they caught him. And she's alive. I mean, thank goodness. Oh my God, it's so great because we all know, and I'm not going to say never, but it rarely happens like that, like rarely. And here comes the conspiracy theories, like, the family must have known him. It was set up. It happened around 6-something at night, and the cul-de-sac is just a one way. So the person had to go in and come out that same way. You had to see it, you know. And where they were to where she was riding her bike, you can clearly see. And it's like crazy, you know. And it's like, come on, guys. We don't know what's going on yet. Why do people always make assumptions? The first thing out of your mouth, regardless, whatever the case is or the scenario is, thank God she's alive. Thank you, Jesus. You know? It's crazy. Because I remember, okay, Lexi was 11. No, I wasn't with my husband yet. So maybe 10 or 11, I'm not sure. It was in the summer. And we went to Wildwood to go on the rides and stuff because Isaiah's birthday and Lexi's birthday's in July. So, that was their birthday. Like, Lexi's Isaiah's birthday is July 19th. Lexi's birthday is July 31st. So usually the weekend in between, when they were younger, I used to have their birthday parties together and stuff like that. It was easier for me financially, right? And so they wanted to go to Wildwood and go on the rides and stuff at night. Okay. So that's like if you don't know, it's like a boardwalk, you know, kind of like Ocean City, New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey, with the beach and then the rides and all that. Okay. So, amusement park, I guess. I don't know. So Lexi was like, Mom, can I take my friend? Her name is Destiny. She lived out in the projects too. And I'm like, yeah, you can. All right, you know, Isaiah, he was too young at the time, you know, because if Lexi was 11, what are they, 5 years apart? I mean, he was what, 6? Something like that. 5, I don't know. So, you know, he didn't have, and it doesn't matter. So, we went into this, in Wildwood, New Jersey, there's 3 different piers, right? So the one pier, Lexi and her friend wanted to go on this, like, roller coaster thingy, right? And me and Isaiah went to go on another ride. So I said to the girls, because they were together, I'm like, look, go on that roller coaster, and as soon as you're done, stay right here and stay together. And when me and Isaiah are done our ride, we will meet you. Stay here and do not go anywhere. So me and Isaiah go on our ride. We come back. We're waiting. I mean, and I'm like, gosh, I see people on the rides coming in. I don't see her in line, like 3 different times. So now it's like 30 minutes, right? After me and Isaiah been off the ride. And I'm like, where are these girls? And I'm like, Isaiah, like, let's look around that pier. I'm like, where are they? I cannot find them. That I had to go to, on the boardwalk, they have their, like, police station there. I had to go in there, and I'm like, I'm missing, you know, like, my daughter and her friend. I can't find them. Like, I'm like panicking, right? And I'm like, and I have somebody else's child. So the cop says to me, okay, what is Destiny's last name? I did not know her last name. This was a wake-up call for me when you take somebody's kid, right? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, you don't know her last name? And I'm like, no. And they're looking at me like, you take somebody's child and you don't know their last name? And so they're looking, they're all on their walkies, they're all looking on different piers. And then I was with the one cop, and I hear him say, I got them. Because Lexi's very outgoing and she wasn't shy. Lexi went up to one of the cops she seen and was upset and was like, I'm looking for my mommy, you know, and then they found me. And here she went on another ride. What happened was, when she got off of that ride, they were waiting a little bit, and then they went on another ride. And then they couldn't find us walking on the pier. They went walking up on the boardwalk trying to find us. And I think the whole thing was probably about 40 minutes. And let me just tell you, I was panicking because summertime, we're at a boardwalk. Anybody could have took these kids, right? And then you have somebody else's child that's missing. It was terrible. And that was under an hour. And when I tell you the fear, I can't imagine what this family went through. Like, I cannot imagine when you have a child who is, like, missing. I mean, we all had this situation, like, here and there, like in the store or what have you. I mean, come on, right? But, I mean, and ever since that day, I never allowed Lexi to take a friend with her again. Ever. And I learned my lesson, because I should have stayed with, I should have said, okay, you guys go on this, and stayed with, that was my fault, 100%, you know? I learned a valuable lesson there. But, like, and I'm like steady calling Lexi's phone because she had a phone, and I'm like, why didn't you answer? But I guess no service, what have you. I don't know. Anyway, I'm very glad that she is found safe. And the guy, he's a sex offender of a little boy. And it's like, I hope he didn't touch her. He's a sex offender, but maybe he just likes little boys. I mean, hopefully he didn't touch her. We don't know, but she's alive. She's safe, and that's the most important thing right now. But, oh, that little girl, the trauma, I just feel terrible. And I'm so happy for the parents. So happy. Like, God is so good. He really, really is. All right, anyway, let's go in PetSmart and get some flea stuff and all that stuff. So I'll be back.
You say that
I had to like get out of the parking spot because the sun was right in my eyes. You should see I'm parked. But we're not going to talk about how much I spent because the flea and tick medicine, you know, to put, it was like $50. And I just got one, which I need a couple because I have 2 dogs, but you know, at least I could put it on both of the dogs for now. Because I like getting that stuff at the vet. And then like spraying the yard and all that stuff was expensive. Okay. Oh my goodness. But I did get this for Nala. Look at this. Tell me how cute. They only had this color left. This was on clearance. It was regular $24. And I think what was it? I think I got it for like $17.99 or something like that. It's a size large. It's the only one that they had. And I'm like, I don't know if it'll fit her. They said I could bring it back because it doesn't give you, you know how sometimes it gives you like, you know, like the size or what have you, the weight or whatever. So hopefully the large fits. I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, I take Nala on my walk and talks and we go to the nature trails and, you know, that way if she steps on anything, you know what I mean? I don't know. Now she's 7. Now she just turned 7 in September. So will she get used to it because it's been so many years she hasn't had it on? I don't know, but at least I could put them around the house and get her used to it. And if she don't like it and won't wear them, they did say I can bring it back. So, do you know what I was thinking? I need to get grass seed. But I really don't, it's going on 11 o'clock. I don't have time. Because I really need to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. Right? Is that where you go to get grass seed? I don't know. Because the fall is the best time, I'm hearing, to put the grass seed down and grow some grass in the backyard. Because, like I said, where those 2 cars were sitting, there was no grass. And then also, if we had the 2 cars, plus if you did park in the back, you know, then so it's, I mean, you see in the yard. So I want to, and then put some in the front. The front has a lot of grass, but I want it to be more thicker, you know. Thicker is always better. But thank you. I'll do that. Maybe I'll go back out tomorrow because, like I said, I hate being on a time frame. Yeah, so I got to get this stuff. I'm going to go to Walmart and then come back and go to ShopRite. But I'm going to get this stuff and I will film like another vlog with me actually making the homemade dog food. I've never used the Instapot, so I don't even know how to make, like how long it takes to put the chicken in. Like, I don't know any of that stuff. We're going to learn together, right? But, you know, I was telling Tyler, and Tyler was like, well, Mom, that seems like it would be expensive, like buying all the stuff. And I'm like, Tyler, do you realize how much I spend on dog food? Just dog food, like nothing else, like just plain dog food. I'm spending over $200 a month anyway. He was like, you spend that much? I'm like, yes. The dogs eat a lot. And I get them good stuff. So I think it'll be better. It'll be cheaper than the brand names because basically we pay for the brand, right? And it's healthier. And you know what you're giving your dog, you know? Now, I know at first I got to do that plus mix the dog food, you know, like switch it, you know what I mean, like start it slowly. There's that lady that's there. Remember I told you she stays there all the time? If she's still there on my way out, I'm gonna stop. Okay, find a parking spot. I'm only getting stuff that's on my list. Like I need batteries. Get your mind out of the gutter, not for that, and anything like that. I need to get light bulbs because at home I just have the yellow light bulbs and I like white. And some of the light bulbs went out, so there's a mixture of white and yellow, and it's really freaking me out with my eyes. So I need to get the white light bulbs and like little things, paper plates, you know, not too much stuff. I think I'll probably spend 100 and under, and I should be good. And then ShopRite, I just need very little for now. I just need to get a little bit because, like I said, I don't have time to do like a big shopping order. Yeah, so let's see what we got. I mean, what? Let's go shopping. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, look how adorable. Look at that. Do you imagine if I had that on my front porch instead of, because I had my scarecrows sitting on the chairs. All right, you know where I'm headed. The clearance aisle. Hopefully. go around. Hopefully they have a pot set. As I really do need a pot set, like, because I have like a cheaper one. It's like all scratched up, so I do need a better one. All right, let's see what they got. Wish me luck. Well, they didn't have anything, which is good for me. I keep going past like the pajamas, because remember I found those pajama pants for like $3, and I got like 5 pairs. I gave 2 to Lexi, and then I kept 3 pairs, but they were like all 2X's. But you know, they had a drawstring, so it's comfy. The only thing is, like, they're long, because I'm only 5'3" and 3/4, so a lot of things are long anyway. That's the only thing. Like, it literally goes over my feet, and I have to be careful because when I go up the steps and stuff. But the best place to get pajama pants, I think, is like if you're going theme, you know, is Five Below. They have really nice pajama pants and shirts too. But if you want to do theme, like say Halloween or Christmas or what have you, that's where I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, these let me show you the slippers. That was a little up close and personal. That's too funny. That is one thing I don't need is slippers. Why? Because getting subscription boxes, like, you know, FabFitFun or what have you, you get so many slippers. Like, I've given them to, like, literally, I probably have about 4 or 5 pairs of slippers and like 2 pairs that are still brand new. And Lexi was like, Mom, I don't need any more slippers. So I have plenty of that. All right, I'm just walking around because it feels good to get out, but like, hello, I'm on a time frame, so I'll be back. Really quickly, these are where I got my cups at. I got this one, but they had this one. This is the one I was like, should I get this? You see how in the light? And then they have regular silver purple, but then I decided to get this because I thought that looked good in the light. A lot of them sold out. There were like so many. Anyway, $6.94. I love my tumbler. Yo, I am sweating. I am so glad that I did not put mascara on. Especially when I'm tired, I have a habit of rubbing my eyes and I forget I have mascara on. But I spent $69 and change, so about 70 bucks, which is pretty good. I mean, not pretty good, but I mean, you know, you guys know sometimes I spend money up in there. But I'm only getting stuff that's on my list because I really don't have like that much money to like spare. I'm looking for my other phone to see what the weather is. It's 11:25, so we're doing good timing. So it's 73 out, and it's gonna go up to 80. So that's pretty nice because it's been cold in the 60s lately. So cold and rain, and so it's only 72. But like the sun is out, and I'm like sweating, probably because I'm ripping and running as well. And, you know, I go to my self-checkout. You got to bag your own stuff. Of course, I keep forgetting bags. I mean, I got bags in the trunk, so then when I get to the car, I got to put everything in the bag. But, that's the least of my worries. All right, I'm going to see if that lady is still there, so I can chat with her for a minute. Yes. All right, I'm going to go chat with this lady for a minute, and I'll be back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I am heading now to ShopRite. I hate, see when that sun right there hits that corner, then you see how it, I have to process this about what I want to say, and I have to watch what I say, so I'll talk about, when I stop with the lady and what's going on and stuff like that. Maybe in a different vlog. Alright, let me just tell you what happened to me. Do you ever like think you have a parking spot and you're like, oh, this is good, and you go to park and it's like a cart rack, and then, or like a motorcycle? That happened to me twice. I'm like, oh, let me park. So I go around, come back, I'm like, oh, this is right by the store. And then there was a motorcycle parked there. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm parked way down here. And I'm like, you know what I just remembered? I'm like, why are so many people out today? Because it's still pretty early. It's not like it's Monday and the kids are back to school. I forgot it's being out of the month, so people, you know, that get like food stamps or what have you, you know, are out, which I'll tell you what, I took for granted when I got mine, because I wish I can I mean, you know, I say this all the time, you know, you guys that are raising kids or grandkids or what have you, I mean, my hat is off to you guys. The prices of food, the prices of just everything, clothing, toys, everything has went up. I don't know how you guys do it, and it's crazy. It really, really is. All right, let me go look. I have my thing here. Let's see what I need for the ingredients for the homemade dog food. Let me look. Okay, so I need sweet potatoes, turnips, cauliflower, either chicken hearts or chicken gizzards. Chicken meat, Jen Gerard says, I usually get chicken thighs, but just get whatever is the cheapest. And rice or quinoa. Well, I have plenty of rice at home. So I gotta get sweet potatoes, turnips, cauliflowers, chicken. Oh gosh, I don't know. Can you get like chicken hearts or chicken gizzards at a shop, or do you gotta go to a butcher shop? I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'm just getting that because it's 11:30. I'm doing really good timing, so I don't have time to like go grocery shopping, and I didn't make a list anyway. So I'm just getting like a little bit of stuff right now. Because, you know, time I get home, put things away, and I still got to make something to eat, and I got to be on a Zoom call at 1 o'clock, so, and I got to stop at Wawa. All right, so, I don't know why I keep itching. Let's get in here and get some stuff. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I spent more than what I wanted to spend. A little under $200, but, I mean, that's not bad, you know, compared to what I normally spend. But I got the bare minimum. I asked the one lady, it was a lady that worked in like the meat, you know, and I was like, do you guys have like chicken gizzards or chicken hearts? She said, well, we only have chicken gizzards right now. So the thing that I realized is when Jen gave me the list of stuff, she never told me how much to get. So I didn't know how much to get, so I got 2 packs. There was like $3.39 a pack. So I don't know how much. I mean, I could always freeze it or what have you if I make too much. I have no idea. So I need to get in touch with her and like, well, what are the ingredients? Like how much? The recipe. But I got everything that I needed, so that's good. I told her, she looked at me when I said chicken hearts or chicken gizzards. She probably thought, what are you doing, a ritual? What's going on? And I was like, I'm just going to try to make homemade dog food. And she's like, oh, good luck. But it was so funny. You should have seen her face. Oh, my goodness. It was funny, her face expression. But I want to tell you, really quickly now, I'm just heading to Wawa and then heading home to see if there's Double Dutch. It's 12:07, so, like, I am really lacking. And everybody's at work. So I am really lacking for time. I got to bring all this stuff in myself. So I seen the guy that was in front of me, and I looked, and he had all like, it was, you could tell he was getting ready to make matzo ball soup, and that's a famous, like, you know, soup for in the Jewish community culture, I guess you would say. And my great grandmother would make it, my grandmother, my mother, you know, and I make it once in a while. And I didn't say anything. He was just right in front of me. And an older guy, he was probably in his maybe late 70s to early 80s. And he had an accent. He reminded me of my great-grandmother. And, you know, like I told you, my great-grandmother, they spoke Yiddish. That was, you know. But anyway, so he looks at me, and he says, how you doing? I said, I'm good. And I said, oh, you making matzo ball soup? And he's like, yeah, you know about matzo ball soup? And I was like, yeah. He was like, are you Jewish? You're Jew? And I was like, well, my family is, you know, and because I follow the Christian religion. I'm the only one in my family that does follow Christian faith. I know, like, a lot of people, like, I have, like, the Jewish, I have people that are Catholic, just people in my family that don't believe in God, you know, all that, but I'm the only one that I believe I'm the only one in my family that's Christian. But I mean, it's in my ancestry, right? Like my family, Russian Jews. And anyway, he says, oh, I can tell, you know. And anyway, we're just talking, and I was saying how, like, what my mom put in and different things. And you know, it was like my mom put in the chicken, and you know, it was so nice. Like the egg noodles, he was telling me the brand, and then I was saying how like the matzo crackers. I was like, my grandmother used to eat that in the morning. It was like these big square, dry crackers, but she used to put butter on it and then eat it, and just different things. And it just brought back a lot of memories. My eyes are like burning so bad, you know, but like I'm like overly tired. Do you ever get like that where like even if I could, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep, you know? I'm going to have a if I can get it edited and get it up in time, I'll have a declutter video going up on my beauty channel. I already did my BoxyCharm, I did my Ipsy. If you're interested in those beauty boxes, I will leave the link to my beauty channel. But if you like collection declutter videos, I'll leave that down below. That way you can check out the channel, see if that's something that you're interested in. If you like watching declutters. I think tomorrow, either tonight, I don't know how long it's going to take me, so probably in a separate vlog, I'll put in, you know, you'll see me make the homemade dog food. But I want to do like a walk and talk. Take Nala, have Nala try her boots out, and take her for a walk. I haven't took her for a walk in a while. And get out, because the next few days is supposed to be nice, and then it's going to go back down again. So I want to enjoy the weather. I just looked at the clock, it's 12:12. Either I see 11:11 or 12:12 lately, and they say they're angel numbers, and they could be like, you know, like the afterlife. They're trying to get your attention or what have you. And the weird thing is where I've been seeing mostly 11:11. And let me tell you, my Ipsy video that I uploaded, go look at it. I'll leave the link to my beauty channel. It was 11 minutes and 11 seconds, 11:11. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. And like I said, I just looked, it's 12:12. Let me see if I can find my phone real quick to show you before. Look, you guys see? It's 12:12. Crazy. It really weird. My friend Jason texted me this morning, and he was like, you know, I told him I couldn't really talk because I was getting dressed. I had to be back, you know, by 1 and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm getting ready to go out vlogging. I was like, I got some running around to do. He says, the same old, you got anywhere like a special or just the same old stuff? And I'm like, the same old stuff. It's so funny. Oh my God, I told you I have no life. You know, I mean, really, I go to Target, well, really, sometimes, but Walmart, ShopRite, PetSmart, Wawa. You know my life, what I do. So I need to open up my horizon. All right, let's go in here and see if they have any double Dutch. I don't know, it's after 12. We shall see. So I was able to get 6 double Dutch. All right, let me get situated and get out of this lighting, and then I can say my goodbyes. It's 12:19. So I'm gonna make it just in time. Alright guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, or at least some time with me while I go shopping and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you for Thank you for watching my coffee talks, my sit-down videos. That means a lot to me as well, because I know a lot of you prefer my vlogs where I'm going out and doing things, so I really do appreciate it. Alright guys, please like this video. It really does help me out. Or dislike it. That helps me out as well. Make sure you leave a comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. It would mean the absolute world to me. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy. And most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of character. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, bye guys. Let me take you to